Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Back to the Makor College Experience podcast. We're in season 2, episode 8. This week, we're really looking forward to a very powerful message that the Makor College Experience students would like to share with everyone. Something simple, something short, something powerful for everyone to share with their families back at home. So let's jump right into it. So Yaakov sends a message to Esav, and he says to Esav, Im lavangarti, taryak mitzvos shavarti. He says that I did not learn the ways from Lavan. I kept all 613 mitzvos, and I did not learn from the ways of Lavan. Now Rashi asks a question. Rashi asks, if he told Esav that he didn't learn from Lavan, if he told Esav, rather, that he kept all 106 mitzvahs, why did he also have to say that he didn't learn from Lavan? It's pretty redundant. Why do you have to say both that he kept all 613 mitzvahs and I didn't learn from the evil ways of Lavan? I was a big tzaddik and I wasn't a Rasha. Why do you have to say both those things? And Rashi explains that he wasn't trying to teach us that he just kept all 613 mitzvahs. He wasn't just trying to teach us that he overcame the evil around him, the tumah around him, and that he saw what was better in this world and that he followed Hashem's Torah instead. He wasn't just trying to teach us that. He was trying to teach us that Lavan was really an incredible thing to say. Lavan was a really incredible person to watch. Why was Lavan an incredible person to watch? Because Lavan did all these evil, wicked things with such an enthusiasm, with such energy and passion. And Yaakov was telling Esav that I kept all 106 mitzvahs and I did not follow the ways of Lavan. He wasn't saying that he did not follow the ways of Lavan in a positive way. He was saying it in a humble way. He was saying it in a sad, regretful way. He was saying that I kept all 613 mitzvahs, but unfortunately, I did not do it with the same passion, with the same energy that Lavan did his wicked things. If only I did the mitzvahs with a passion in the same way that Lavan did all the wicked things with a passion and energy that he did. Which is a very powerful message. It's a very powerful message. The Sifrei Hasidim are constantly trying to teach us ways that we can infuse the mitzvos that we already do with more passion and more heart. And that's a lesson that we learn from this week's Parsha. That not only do we do mitzvos, we have to do them with passion, with love, with excitement, with energy. In the same way that Lavan, the same way that evil people even today do evil things with a passion, with energy. If only we had that same passion when we did mitzvos. Instead of dragging our feet, instead of making it a chore to do mitzvos, doing it with a passion, with love and excitement. And that's something that we're going to talk about today for a few minutes. So our first guest, we're going to have Reb Shua. Shua is a senior in the Makor College Experience. And I know Shua has a few things he would like to share with the class. So Shua, tell us, what is one mitzvah that you love to do? Something that you do with a passion, with energy. Something that it's not a chore for you. You're so excited to do it.
First, I'll pose a question on the Parsha. It's the fact of why did Esav kill what Yaakov did?
That's a good question. Why was he telling Esav? Why was he telling Esav, by the way,
I did X, Y, Z.
I did X, Y, and Z, and I wasn't, and I wasn't doing it with an energy, and I'm upset about that.
Esav couldn't care less.
Okay. Well, maybe he was trying to be humble. Maybe he was trying to humble himself in front of Esav.
I hear that, but why would Esav kill regardless?
That's a good question. But the fact remains that we sit here in 2025 and we do mitzvahs. So what's one mitzvah that you do so excitingly? You do it with such passion, and such vigor.
I would say definitely shout out to my fellow Daf Yomi people doing the Daf.
What about doing the daf is exciting for you?
The comedy of Eli Stefanski's Shadow of Eli. The flish kite that he gives to thousands of Balbatim.
So there's like something enjoyable about the shiur.
Yes, that everyone's connected. Like Montez Chavez, he normally does singing for a minute with the Chevra. Everyone's just singing along. Beautiful harmonies.
So sometimes you have to like infuse things into the things that you're already doing. For example, in this Daf Yomi shiur, he infuses things like singing,
jokes,
and he makes it like fun and relatable, right?
Yeah, that's why I call him the comedy of Daf Yomi.
So let me ask you a question. What's one mitzvah that you have a hard time doing? It's just not as fun for you. I could share one while you're thinking. For me, getting up for Shachris is very hard. It's just very hard. I have a hard time getting up in the morning. I'm more of a nighttime guy. I'm up late doing work, and I'm up late prepping for the next day. So getting up in the morning is hard for me. Shachris is hard for me. Got to do it. Got to get up and do it. But it's hard for me. So I have to find ways to make it more exciting and make it more geschmack.
I would say for me, definitely going to a late minion, like 7:30 and later.
So you don't like going to the late minion.
And B, staying in Shacharis for the full time.
So let me ask you. It is Sunday at 9 o'clock and you woke up late. And you're now going to the 9 o'clock minyan. What's one thing you're doing to make yourself hyped for minyan? Right? Because Hashem deserves excitement for his mitzvahs, even when we're not excited for them. Even when we're not naturally excited for them, I should say. So if you're waking up late for the Sunday 9 o'clock minyan, and you're hustling there, and Hashem's saying, you know what? I know you're late, but I still want you to be excited for it, and you're having a hard time because late minyanim are just not your thing. What's one thing that you're telling yourself to get yourself pumped?
Definitely, listen to Daf Yomi on the way to Shacharis. Is one amazing tool. Just start, even before Shacharis, just start the morning off with some learning.
I like it. Get yourself hyped doing other things. And then that will, in turn, make you excited and get you in a good mood for the things you don't want to do.
Like
That's a good idea.
Quoting a good friend, a good colleague in the music industry, like when it comes, like let's say you get stage fright during a concert or a gig, you divert the attention onto something else or someone else.
So maybe in the morning, while I'm getting up in the morning and I'm having a hard time getting myself moving for Shacharis, I should play some music and I should get myself hyped, and that energy will spill into my Shacharis also.
Exactly.
I like it. That's a great idea.
Shkoyach Ben Zion Friedman for that useful advice.
Shkoyach. Reb Nitti, another senior. So Shua just mentioned that sometimes we have to get ourselves hyped for things that we're more naturally excited for, and that will help us stay excited for things that we're not excited for. What's one way that you get yourself hyped?
How is just by being thinking about it and thinking about the good things about it.
Thinking about the good things about the mitzvahs?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an example of a mitzvah that you have a really easy time doing. You're so excited. You love tefillin.
Yeah, becoming a commitment now that I won't to be on a certain list for housing. I'll keep my tefillin on every day, and I even say kabanos.
Tell us more about that. Tell us more about what you're talking about with housing.
Basically, I got approved now from WDD, I got approved for be on the list for housing in any agency. So I'm on the agency now.
That's incredible. Congratulations.
I'm very happy, and I just made a commitment to myself, and I said, the course I kept on the whole time, the whole day diving. I'm still doing it, and say kabanos, and with that stuff I say, it should be the course of me getting onto the
That is so
that
is so inspiring.
list for housing.
I did not know about that. I did not know about that. Listeners, you are hearing this first. You are hearing this first. That is incredible.
And I should answer my tefillah that since I say kabanos, I keep my tefillah all the time. Yeah.
Wow.
As I'm listening to me, I'm very happy.
And that's made you excited for tefillin because you know that Hashem's looking out for you.
Yeah, and Hashem knew that this is
So sometimes you have to focus on the results.
And the results came out very good, Baruch
Interesting.
Hashem.
Sometimes you have to focus on the results, says Nitti. That the results speak for themselves, and if you focus on the results, it'll make you excited to do the mitzvah itself, right? I guess to compare it to something, to give an analogy, when you're building something, right? You're focusing on the results. When I'm building, someone who builds a house, they're focusing on how beautiful the house is going to be. And even though it's not easy to build a house, you're focusing on how beautiful the house is going to be. You're focusing on how incredible this structure that you built with your hands is going to look. And that makes you excited to sit there and do the work.
Yes.
Okay. I like that. Well, Nitti, thank you for sharing with us. And for our last guest, I'm going to call up a freshman who joined us not too long ago, Reb Mendy. Mendy, how you doing?
I'm alright. How are you, Rabbi?
Great. Mendy, tell me, without even thinking, what's one mitzvah that you love to do?
Tzedakah.
Tzedakah. Okay. Tell me more.
I enjoy doing it because I feel like I'm doing something for the world. I always try to give for people. I tried giving blood, but apparently that makes me a bit too nauseous. So I just give money when I'm able to. And I feel very depressed when I see someone and I can't.
I hear that. There's something beautiful. There's something really beautiful about that, right? It really touches you when you see another person in need and you really want to help them. It's really admirable. Well, I mean, I guess that really shows us that everyone has something that they can give to someone else. Like you were saying that you have a hard time giving blood, but you can give money.
Yes.
Baruch Hashem. You can give money. And if you didn't have money to give, then you can give something else. Wisdom.
I don't have that much wisdom.
You know,
All I have is
you know
me
what the Lubavitcher
and
Rebbe
my
said?
voice. What?
The Lubavitcher Rebbe said that everyone has to teach. If you know Aleph, you teach Aleph. If you know Aleph and Beis, you teach Aleph and Beis. If you know Aleph, Beis, and Gimel, you teach Aleph, Beis, and Gimel. Everyone has wisdom to give. Right now, you're giving wisdom to our listeners.
Hi.
You just gave us lots of wisdom. Everyone has something to give. That's what you just gave us.
Most people know how to say hi.
So,
I really don't get this.
what gets you excited about tzedakah? Is it the giving to another person?
It's that and knowing that I could be saving someone's life.
Make a difference. Yeah. That's a really powerful feeling. So, how about mitzvos where it's harder to see that? Of course, we know that all mitzvos change the world and everything we do changes the fabric of this entire world and brings the Geula closer, but sometimes it's hard to see that. So what's one mitzvah that you have a harder time seeing that?
A mitzvah that I have a hard time seeing. What?
Hard time seeing the results. You have a hard time getting excited for that mitzvah.
I was going to answer a mitzvah that is hard for me to do, but something that I don't really see the results when I do it.
Well, it's something that you're not excited for.
Trying to stay up.
Trying to stay up for what?
In general, I'm not very good at that.
Okay.
And something that I don't usually see the results of. I have no idea.
What about saying a bracha?
Oh yeah, I suppose you don't see the results immediately. Though I know
You can sit there and you can eat something, you can drink something. If you didn't say a bracha, you would still sit there and still eat and still drink. So what's the result of saying a bracha?
I'm pretty sure each bracha gives you something different, but all of them I'm pretty sure do get you a higher place in Gan Eden.
Do you see that place in Gan Eden right now?
No.
Okay. So that's a little harder. So are you excited to say brachas a lot?
So and so.
Okay.
I'm especially excited for the ones that rarely happen. Like
So-
Isa Masa Bereshis.
Ah,
I'm pretty sure that's what you do for lightning.
yes.
What about the one for thunder?
We have to get excited for that too.
Bare Malkre Ha'elam or something? I vaguely remember these.
Shekachu Gvuraso Malay Olam.
So I got the island.
Are those easier to get excited for because they don't happen so often?
Exactly.
So what's some way that we can get ourselves more excited for brachas that we say all the time?
Think of them as just as important as the ones that are rare.
Yeah, I guess like we have to think about. I mean, you were saying that tzedakah, you see the results, you know you're making a difference. I guess we have to like think about the fact that we are definitely making a difference with brachas, right?
Yes. I always pray for the people that I care about in Israel to not be captured and or killed.
That's great.
I
Very
already
important.
had one. I don't need multiple.
That's for sure. Okay, Mendy. Thank you for joining us in this week's podcast. That was really, really geshmak, guys. Yaakov's message is really something so real that we can all internalize. That we have to make sure that we're not just doing Hashem's mitzvahs on repeat like robots. Hashem didn't create robots. He created human beings. And with human beings comes with human emotions and responsibilities. That's right, Shua.
Happiness.
And happiness, sadness,
Anger.
and sometimes boredom. It's hard for us to get excited for mitzvahs all the time, but Lavan teaches us. Lavan was excited to do all the wicked things. Lavan teaches us that if he's able to be excited to do wicked things,
We can be excited for good.
that's right. We should be. We better be excited for the good things, right? Hashem gave us 613 incredible mitzvahs, and Yaakov is trying to teach us that it's not just about doing them, but it's about being excited for them. Thank you for joining us again this week. Wishing everyone and all of our guests, all their families, an incredible Shabbos filled with simcha, energy, and good mitzvah vibes. See you next time.